Hi YouTube. Welcome to the first edition of My Sleeve Life. My name's Tony. Give you a little background about myself. I had a vertical sleeve gastrectomy on March 7th, 2011. So I'm sitting somewhere at around 14 months or so, almost 15 months post-op for my VSG. One of the reasons that I decided to create this channel is because simply there's not a lot of men out here in the WLS community. I recently attended the WLS FA convention in Las Vegas. It was a great time, and hello to all my new friends, both on Facebook and here on YouTube. And we had a panel for what was called the Mighty Metabolic Men. And simply, it just came up that there's just not a lot of men. So I said, all right, well, I'll put my best foot forward and create a YouTube channel and see what I can do. So here I am. And I hope that I can, I guess, be inspiring in some way. I don't want to say I'm a teacher. And with the recent drama going on in the WLS community on YouTube, I don't want to proclaim to know anything. Thus, that's why I gave a disclaimer in the beginning of the video. And I'll put that disclaimer in every single one of my videos, okay? This is my journey. This is what I do, what I maybe shouldn't do, what I do, what's worked, what hasn't worked. I'm going to share it with you, and this is what it's all about. I don't know everything. I don't pretend to know everything. I'll answer any questions that I can, but all I can give you is my perspective. I'm not an expert, but it's my perspective. But I'm pretty much an open book, so, you know, feel free to email me, feel free to instant message me, whatever it is, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So I'm about 15 months out. Like I said, I started this journey at my heaviest weight was 325 pounds. I'm 5'10", and that put me in a BMI range, I want to say around a 46, if I remember right, 45, somewhere around there. I can't exactly remember. You guys can go out there on the internet and look up the BMI chart and figure it out. But I currently weigh 188 pounds. I was holding steady for a long time at 185, and then I went to Vegas and had a really good time, and 2 weeks later went to Memphis last weekend and had a really good time. So been off program a little bit, gained about 3.5 pounds. I wouldn't really call that regain. I know that's a big topic right now, but so I'm going to be working on that to bring it back down. Like I said, my goal has always been right around 185. I think the BMI charts say I'm supposed to be somewhere around 166, 167 to be in the normal range. I think I would look like a crackhead, just being honest, if I went down that low. So I'm not going to go down that low. I'm comfortable where I'm at 185 pounds. I wear a size 33, 34 pants, a men's medium to large top, depending on how it's cut. I'm comfortable with that. I mean, heck, I came from a 3X in size 46 pants. Actually, the 46 was even a lie, to tell you the truth, because I wear them under my belly. If I was actually wearing pants where pants are supposed to be worn, I have no idea what size I was. It was probably like a 50, 52 or something like that. So anyway, So that's where I'm at. I've lost somewhere in the range of about 140 pounds, give or take 5 pounds. My maintenance range is right where I'm at now in the 185. I pretty much figure if I can stay in the 180s, you know, somewhere between 180 and 190, I'll be pretty comfortable. I'm aware that there's an expected regain of, you know, depending on who you ask, 10 to 20 pounds. I'm hoping to avoid some of that, but honestly, sometimes I get really comfortable with myself, and those close to me can attest to that, I don't always do, you know, textbook stuff. There's a reason for that. I think that life happens, and I wanted to have the surgery so that I had a tool to use, let's say, but also I didn't want to be super strict for the rest of my life, honestly, because if I did that, I could have just stayed on Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig or South Beach or the grapefruit diet or the lemonade diet, or what else did I do? Yeah, all of the above. I've done all that stuff and failed miserably. Been fat since I was about 10, okay? So, you know, being fat is nothing new to me. It's not just, you know, something that happened after I got out of college and got comfortable. No, been fat for a while. So I've been down that road, and I wanted to have a tool that would help, you know, be restrictive and help me actually not eat too much. And so I do try to stick to the rules, you know, protein first and a little bit of veggies. But as my girlfriend will attest, every night is ice cream night in this house. But I account for it, right? And that's part of it. I have an ice cream sandwich. It's 190 calories. I work it into my plan every day. And even though I'm trying to lose 4 pounds, I'll likely still have ice cream almost every day. But again, I'm accounting for it. So my journey may not be what your journey is. I know already I've said some things that are like freaking people out, saying, oh my God, he eats ice cream every day. I do. But, you know, like I said, I work it into my plan. And I think that's really what this journey is about, is having a plan while still enjoying life. I can't go crazy and do, you know, really, really bad things all the time. Sure, I'll get fat again. But again, I just didn't want to be super restrictive. So if that means that I'm, you know, not in the normal BMI and I'm still technically 20 pounds overweight, I'm okay with that. Because for the first time in my life, I feel pretty good about who I am and how I look. At least I can package it up well, let's say. You know, if I had lots of money, sure, I might, you know, work on a couple things, but I'm really comfortable with where I'm at right now. So, again, anyway, we'll get into all that. I'll be trying to post every week, and next week I'll let you know a little bit about myself. There may be a delay for the next video because I have 3 sons, and my oldest son is in Boy Scouts. And I am going to Boy Scout camp for a week because I'm the assistant scoutmaster for the summer camp this year. So I can't promise a video next week. I might cram one in Saturday night, or I might cram one in, you know what, I might do one actually at camp with my flip camera, and then I'll post it later. So might be a delay, but hey, thanks for coming to check me out. I'm at 10 minutes already, so I'm going to drop off. But I look forward to sharing my life with you all, and I hope somebody gets something from it. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. God bless.